What's up and welcome back to another video. Now this one is going to be about the exhaust again, unfortunately, because of the fact that I basically already fixed it. The only thing that's wrong with it is now the engine mounts, and I'm not replacing those anytime soon because I don't have the money for it. So back to the exhaust. We got rid of the C-clamp, right, as per the last video. This is basically a continuation of the last video. So back to the exhaust. We got rid of the C-clamp and we found out that there was a different problem. So where the cat sits, it's also rubbing against the heat shield, and there's two rust spots where it's at, and it's not cool, bro. Let me show you guys what. So if you look under here, there is no more C-clamp. It's just straight up a hanger. You see that? See that hanger that's set on the right? Yeah. Your boy put that there. Okay. Your boy welded that shit there, and it worked like a charm. Now, for the most part, there's no longer a rattle, but there is a rattle when I get to like 7K plus RPMs. But I figured that out because, yeah, I guess I can't necessarily show you guys, but I can show you guys the cause of it in general. So, looking at it, our engine mounts. You got one right here, and then you've got another one back there, and then there's more on the sides. I have no idea where the other ones are at. I found out that the engine mounts themselves are completely seized, and unfortunately, we don't have the funds to replace it at the very moment. So, we're just gonna ride it out. It's not necessarily a problem right now, just because it's only the mounts, and it only rattles when we get up to like 7K plus RPMs, which is what I just barely said. Goddamn exhaust has been so annoying. It's it's not even funny, bro. It's not even funny. The reason why I put that hanger right there, the reason why you saw it like kind of hanging to the side, is because I had to pull the exhaust itself to the side in order for the heat shield not to touch the cat anymore. And so now it doesn't touch the cat, and it no longer rattles. It's literally all I fixed. And the reason why I fixed it was because I was chilling at work, right, and the shop was completely empty, and I went up to my boss and I was like, hey, like, are we allowed to work on our cars? And he's like, technically yes, if we're not busy. And I was like, well, I'm looking around and I don't see anyone in the shop at all. He's like, okay. And I was like, can I still lift? He's like, go for it. So I lifted the car up, and that's when I started looking at the exhaust, and the thing was completely... Man, I hate it when people do that. I don't know if I caught that on camera or not, but that Subaru that's back there, or was it Toyota? I don't fucking know. Came hauling ass down here, right? They literally looked and seen that I was recording, hauled ass down here, and they got to like right there, and I looked at the passenger, and she looked at me, she's like, what? Like, that's so disrespectful. You literally seen me recording, and you just did that. Like, I don't get it. I hate it when people do that, bro. Anyway, we lifted the car up, and I was specifically looking at the exhaust itself, and that's when I found out that the cat is rubbing against the heat shield. Okay, so we took care of that problem, and that's why the hanger itself is pulling that way and not any other way, right? And so it no longer rattles. Every single time I get a good segment in, my phone goes off, and the last time it went off was Jay was texting me, but it doesn't matter. And yes, I can say this because Jay doesn't watch my videos, and it's not talking shit on it either way, but every single time I see like that, my phone just went off again. Every single time I get a good segment in, my phone goes off. Literally every single time. And yes, I can say this because she does not watch my videos. But anyways, let's get back to the video. Peace. Okay, camera is like almost dead, so I gotta make this quick. But this is not the video I wanted to make. What I was gonna talk about was my shift knob and my shift boot, because I would show you guys, but it's a little bit dirty right now. But the thing is my shift knob, my shift boot is like anime themed, and if you know me personally, I don't watch anime at all. And so I was gonna say that I don't have time to like look for one, but I do have time to look for one. I just don't want to look for one. And I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast. I can see the battery thing, and it's literally flashing, indicating that it's gonna die. And so it's kind of forcing me to talk really fast. But the thing with the shift knob, see if I can take this damn thing off. Okay. Lots of twisting. Oh, come on. Okay, man. There we go. Almost there. Okay. Sweet. So here's the shift knob. Okay. Nothing too fancy. But if you look at that, it's not gonna focus on it. And I can tell from like right now, but that threading, like I've got metal shavings on my freaking fingers now. I don't necessarily think that this shift knob is healthy for these threads. but it is the better option of what I had previously. What I had previously was the samurai sword, and that samurai sword was just too much. Although I might go back to it just because it made it a lot easier to. Oh, God damn it! Still twist that damn thing on. There we go. It made it a lot easier to access getting to the actual gears themselves because the samurai sword itself added like an extra. I'm so glad I caught that on camera, bro. That was a backfire. That was a backfire. That one was loud too. That one was goddamn loud. Don't know what car it was from, but that shit was loud. But anyway, the samurai sword that we have for the shift knob, okay, gives us an extra few inches. And so instead of having to reach all the way down here all the time, okay, first gear, second, third, fourth, right? I could just go up here and first, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse type shit, right? But I'm pretty sure we gave it to Louise. Louise wanted it for his Lancer, but his Lancer's not even running yet. His OZ Rally Edition. He wanted it for his car, and so we gave it to him. And I literally went into my glove box to see if I had it still, because I changed my mind on it. But then I remembered he has it, so it is what it is. And I'm sorry this was such a boring video, guys, but it's very informative, and you can't really do a lot with informative videos. It's just, it is what it is. I'm sorry. But anyway, guys, that is the video for today. I know it was kind of boring, but I had to let you guys know we fixed the exhaust, and the reason we fixed it was we touched the cat from hitting the heat shield itself. We did it while we were at work, so I'm sorry, but I couldn't record it at all. And there's just a new hanger hanging on top of it, but then we found out there's an even bigger issue, and it was just nuts. And we can't do anything about that because we don't have the funds for it at the moment, and so we can't really do anything about it. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit rushed, but I gotta get something out. I'm sorry, it is what it is. I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. I had to get something out. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace out.